So, Michaela, we got to ask this question. As a freshman, you came on, and then you went on to win the 400 hurdles at U20. Sophomore, you came on, and you go become a national champion. Yeah. Now you're a junior. So do you see the correlation about being on this show and you striving, getting better? You win under 20s. You become a national champion as a sophomore. Now you're a junior. So we go beyond national championship to making, there's a certain big thing happening in, cross the ocean. Big, they speak French there, that thing. So do you see, this is why we bring you on, because we want to elevate you. We want to elevate you to the next step. So we're thankful for you, but you can thank us as well, by giving us tickets to Paris.
Lewis wants to be thought of. Oh, I knew him when. That's what Lewis wants to be involved in. He wants to be in the discussion. Like, Lewis, why let her live? Like,
and let me get some tickets.
Right, listen, because we'll plug ourselves in a minute, because I know I wear Grant out, bless his heart. That's my boy from way back, from when he first started running track, and I'm like, I know him. He's an Olympic, and just people just crack up because they're like, how do you know him? He was down in this part of Virginia. I'm like, what people don't understand is that track is like a whole family, right? It doesn't matter. Yes. All the coaches know each other. The parents know each other. The kids know each other. And you don't even have to live in the same state. That's in right. Some cases. Like my daughter loved Michaela Shields too. They were the same age and they competed like in triple jump and stuff. And they would be like, how the heck does she know? Because even and they both played volleyball as well too. So it's just funny how, everyone in track world seems to connect.
Yeah, that was crazy though, how they both had parallel paths.
Yeah.
They both started off in track and field and then ended up finding volleyball. And we're good at both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you, Rose children, let me ask you something. I need a favor from both of you. I need you to agree that your father is right about Ryan Crouser. That he'll stop calling me.
Wait, what?
Okay. Please agree with your father that Ryan Crouser is fouling, so he'll stop calling me. Because none of you will agree with him.
Don't y'all get roped into this.
And you two, I know, are telling him he's wrong. So please agree with him.
Maybe the rule isn't in effect anymore because mark every single time he throws. And I don't know. Maybe it's outdated.
Kale, you know what I'm talking
about? Hey, coach.
Hilarious. I just knew he was getting ready to type something. This is even better. He has shown up. He has entered the building.
I mean,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach Rose. Oh my goodness.
If there was a rule in place to foul him, the amount of times he's thrown, the cameras, it's not just the U.S. team, okay? They would have fouled him. He's been into meets that are outside the country. That's his excuse. He'll be like, it's because he's from the U.S. So, I love it, but this is
listen,
best citizens.
Well, Coach, the mom, Coach Rose, says you are wrong. Stop calling.
With each other. Official. and they will with each other. That's all.
That's it. That's it.
That's all it is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thank you for
Okay,
setting the record
okay.
straight.
So you two are with me, okay? Because you know he's gonna do this again. All right. Now we might be able to get away with it this year because Michaela, you'll be at trials. Mikhail, hey, you know,
Maybe. That's
Maybe.
the plan.
exactly.
Maybe.
So at trials, he may be there nervous about you two, and that'll keep him clammed up. So just make sure we can check the schedule to make sure the shot put is nowhere near because the shot put is early. So y'all keep him busy early at the trials. Keep him busy because he will literally call me at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because y'all won't agree with him, and he'll call me. And me being the person I am, like, oh, it's Coach Rose. Is something going wrong? What's going on? Can you look at this video, Coach? Can you look at this video? I'm like, oh God, this guy is Ryan Krauser.
Hold on.
That's
You
your
know there
dad.
ain't nothing wrong. All right, what'd you see?
Yeah, exactly.
Hilarious. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping through all of that. Let me just state that that's what they do.
Yes, because none of you will agree with him, and you guys go to bed.
Right.
Everybody in the family goes to bed. He says, I need to talk to somebody, and he calls me. So I need you guys to do me a favor and tell him, you're right, Dad. You're right, Dad. I think you're right, Dad. Just give him a thumbs up. Just give him a thumbs up.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Hilarious.
Thank you so much. Brett, go ahead. I just had to get it in because you know he was going to do
I
something.
have a question.
Oh, go ahead, Devin. Go ahead.
Devin.
I had a question for Michaela. So I was wondering if you ever, I don't know, because I literally cannot like fathom like when actual like fast people are thinking about like what the future holds for stuff. So I'm just like wondering, especially like with this being an Olympic year, like do you ever, I don't know, are you ever just like laying in your bed and just thinking about the Olympics as a constant thought? I mean, are you the type of person that prefers to think about it, not think about it? Because I just know like, especially even like with trials, like, you know, the U.S. team is so hard to make. I feel like, especially in the 800. I know next week we're going to have another guest on the show. I don't know if you know Star Price, but she runs for Virginia Tech and from Virginia. Another girl who's like told me and Lewis her goal is to be at the Olympic trials. Another girl that runs 202. Like there's so many girls within that range that are trying for the same 3 spots. I'm just wondering kind of like what your mindset is when you're thinking about that for the future.
I genuinely do get excited thinking about it. I feel like I'm just the type of person who likes competition and who likes to race a lot. So thinking about US trials, I know this past year I had high expectations, and I knew that I was there to be able to compete and to fight for the 3rd spot or 1, 2, or 3. It just didn't happen for me. And I feel like from that, I think I have experience now to know, okay, like racing these girls felt like it was just a normal race, but just with people around you pushing you and people who've done it before and people who've been at the big stage that you want to be at. So thinking about the Olympics, I think, okay, I have an advantage a little bit because I know I'm talented enough. I know I'm focused enough. I know I can produce, and I know I have the mentality, and, you know, just having all those things in mind, I don't feel too nervous about it. I just feel excited about it. And I do dream about it a lot. And I think I've always done that. Like, I've always been in my bed. When I was younger, it would be like nationals and stuff. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to be at nationals, and this is going to be at the line. And then this is going to be my mindset final lap when that bell rings, stuff like that. So I think, you know, I dream big. It's been.
I love that.
I remember watching Usain Bolt in 2012, and like he did his thing and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, like, what am I going to do to the camera? Like, I'm just going to look at the camera like that. I don't know. But yeah, I dream big. I think about it a lot, but I feel like it's less nerves and more, ooh, this is the year. This is the year. It's an Olympic year. I'm going to make it.
I love it.
That's interesting. Just because I don't know, I'm just a fanboy. Like I'm just like constantly on the screen and always watching. And like my mom is too. Like every time like you're racing, I'm like, Mom, turn on the TV. Like we gotta watch this. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like when you have those moments like that you have, and it's just like, oh, like I could not even imagine, like fathom the fact of like running in front of all those people for something that big, whether it's a national title or hopefully an Olympic team and everything like that. So I just kind of fascinating hearing someone else's perspective. And again, I get like me and Star really close, and I get her perspective being someone who is really, really good in the ACC, really, really good on the national level and stuff like that. But kind of having someone else who is even closer to that goal than someone like she is really interesting to get your point of view about it.
Thank you.
Michaela, Lorena says, yay, sissy.
Hey, Lorena.